Today we are going to read lesson number 5 in history, that is rulers and buildings. In this particular lesson, which is rulers and buildings, we learn about different type of temples and forts built during the medieval times. So this is the time period in which the buildings and the forts plus temples were built. So in which time? This is the time of medieval period. So we all know that medieval period is the time period after ancient period. Okay, firstly the ancient period start and after that medieval period start. So in this particular lesson, we will read about the different temples and forts built during the medieval times. Okay, so who built so the question arises, who built temples and forts? So the answer is kings. Big kings built forts and temples. So why they built forts and temples? This is the general question which normally arises in our mind. Why they built temples and forts? So the answer is they built temple and forts to show power and glory. So, by building their temples, by building maximum forts, they are showing to other kings about their prosperity of their kingdom as well as the power and glory they have. Okay, so this is the first point. Because of this, they built forts and temples. And the second point is for protection. They built some big forts for their protection. Their armies are placed in such particular type of forts from where they guard themselves. They guard their own kingdom. So these are the two basic reasons for making or for building different type of forts and temples. Now we are going to read about the features of the temples, means how the temples look alike. The different segment of the temple or different parts of the temple we call by different names. So in this particular topic, we cover all the different parts of the temple. Now, as you see here I made a picture of a temple. So there are different parts, the upper part, the lower part means the bottom part, what we call by different names. In this particular video, we are going to discuss. So, the first one is the Viman. So, the first is Viman. What is Viman? Peculiar form of pyramidal shape called Viman. Means this is the shape of a pyramid. Okay, like in Egypt, we all see the pyramid. In Egypt, we find lots of pyramid. It is in the triangle shape. Pyramids are basically in the triangle shape. So, in this particular diagram, you see the temple is also in the form of triangles. Means the pyramidical shape. So, this pyramid shape is known as the Vima. So, it is called Viman. This whole temple is known as the Viman because it is in the pyramidical shape. Now, the second one is Shikhar. Which part is known as the Shikhar in the particular temple? So, the top crown shape is called Shikhar. As you see here, this is the top part. This is the top part. This is the top part. So, this top part is known as the Shikhar. Means the top part of the temple is known as the Shikhar. Now, the third one is the Garbhagriha. So, the third is Garbhagriha. So, which part of the temple is known as the Garbhagriha? So, this part means the inside of the temple where the idol of the deity we found. Okay, here the definition is also written here. The inside of the main temple where main deity is worshipped, means where main idol is worshipped. So inside the temple where we find the idol of any god and goddesses, this particular part is known as Garbhagriha. Only the pujaris have the right to go in the Garbhagriha. In many temples there are strict procedure that only the pujaris and the pandits have the right to go inside the Garbhagriha. So this part is known as the Garbhagriha in the temple. Now, the next part is Mandapas. What is Mandapa? So, there are so many halls which are adjacent to the Garbhagriha. Means there are so many halls inside the temples. There were so many rooms inside the temple. So, they are known as the Mandapa. Mandapa 1, 2, 3, 4, where people assemble or group together and worship the idol of god and goddesses. So that particular part is known as the mandapas where people assemble or gather. So there in every temple you will find that so many halls are there where people assemble or gather for worshiping. Okay, so that particular particular part of the temple is known as the Mandapa. Now, last is Gopura. Now, this is the last but not the least, Gopura. Which part of the temple is known as Gopuram? So, it is very easy. The impressive gateway. So, this is the impressive gateway from where people get inside the temple. So this particular gateway, very impressive gateway of the temple is known as the Gopuram. So this part is known as the Gopuram, means the gate from where the main gate of the temple, from where the people get inside the temple, the impressive gateway is known as the Gopuram. So in this particular topic, we discussed about the features of the temple, the different part of the temple. So we just revise it. The paramedical shape is known as the Viman. So the paramedical shape is known as the Viman. Means it is a triangle shape. So all the temples we found in a triangle shape. So that is known as the Viman. The second one is Shikhar, the top part of the temple where you see the flag is there. So this particular part is known as the Shikhar. The top part is known as the Shikhar. Now the third one is Garbhagriha. The inside of the temple where the idol of the god and goddesses we all find or we are found. This particular part is known as the Garbhagriha. Only the special people have the power to go inside the Garbhagriha. Now, there were so many mandapams. Mandapam means so there are so many rooms inside the temples which are attached with the Garbhagriha. So in that particular, all the people gather